Hello. It's nice to see you again. For today's lesson, we will learn to interpret the meaning suggested in visual media through a focus on visual elements. Before we begin, let's recall our previous lesson by playing the game word Jumble. Rearrange the letters to find out what type of visual media are being shown and described. Number 1. It is a picture made using a camera. Photograph. Number 2. It contains a set of stories told in pictures with a small amount of writing. Comic. Number 3. It contains valuable information and narrates stories in a beautiful and straightforward manner. Infographic. Number 4. It is a placard or bill posted or intended for posting in a public place, as for advertising. Poster. Now, look at the picture. What can you say about it? Could you tell the character's emotion? How could you tell it? You could tell the character's emotion because of the eyes. Moreover, the lines give intensity to the emotion. These are what we call visual elements. Let's elaborate. Visual elements are the characteristics that we can see. Visual elements can help us understand the message that the image conveys. We can also clarify what the character is feeling or thinking through focusing on these elements. The visual elements are line, symbol, color, gaze, and framing. First is line. Line is the foundation of all drawing. It can be used to suggest shape, pattern, distance, movement, and a range of emotions. Here are the different types of line: vertical lines, horizontal lines, diagonal lines, curved lines, and zigzag lines. Vertical lines suggest height and strength.
Wow!
Horizontal lines suggest distance and calm. Diagonal lines convey a feeling of movement. Curved lines suggest comfort and ease. Zigzag lines suggest excitement, destruction, and unease.
Oh no!
Here are the examples of lines showing emotions. Now, here are the examples of lines suggesting movements. Second is symbol. Symbol is a representation of concepts or ideas. It takes the form of words, sounds, gestures, ideas, or visual images, and are used to convey other ideas and beliefs. Third is color. Color is the visual element that has the strongest effect on our emotions. Red represents love, passion, anger, and danger. Yellow represents happiness, optimism, creativity, and warning. Blue represents coolness, calmness, peace, and wisdom. Black represents evil, mysterious, powerful, and sadness. White represents simplicity, purity, cleanliness, and goodness. Green represents nature, health, freshness, and jealousy. Fourth is gaze. It refers to where the figure in the image is looking. To gaze is to look steadily and intently at something, especially at that which excites admiration, curiosity, or interest. To gaze with eyes wide open shows surprise or wonder. To stare with squinty eyes shows suspicion. Lastly is framing. It is the technique of drawing attention to the subject of your image by blocking other parts of the image with something in the scene. Look at the picture. It looks like the baby is using the laptop. The baby's hands are on the keyboard, perhaps ready to browse the internet. But let's consider what we don't see. Now we see that the baby is actually sitting on someone's lap. Seeing what's outside the frame changes the viewer's understanding. Now I want you to study and analyze each picture. Then, interpret the meaning suggested in visual media through a focus on visual elements. Number 1. The dog and the cat ignore the other food and only stare at the plate full of burger patties. Why do you think are they looking at the burger patties? A. They want to eat the burger patties. B. They just want to stare at the food. C. They don't want to eat anymore. Number 2. Look at the red car. Why did the red car stop? A. There was an accident. B. The green signal light was on. C. The red signal light was on. Number 3. Her eyelids are lowered, and it seems like she is lost in thought. What emotion does the girl show? A. She is excited. B. She is sad and lonely. C. She is scared. Number 4. The weather is nice and the colors are bright. What is it trying to imply? A. It signifies peace and calmness. B. It signifies sadness and mourning. C. It signifies love and romance. Number 5. Study each panel. Notice that on the second and third panel, lots of straight lines appear. What do these lines suggest? A. Those lines mean power and strength. B. Those lines show how they slowly walk. C. Those lines show that they are running fast. Here are the answers. Number 1 is A. Number 2 is C. Number 3 is B. Number 4 is A. Number 5 is C. Let's remember, visual elements help us interpret the message that the image conveys. These elements are line, symbol, color, gaze, and framing. Congratulations! You can now interpret the meaning suggested in visual media through a focus on visual elements. See you in our next lesson. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to click the like button, share this video to your friends, and subscribe to my channel.